RFJK, whatever his name is. I got an article where you actually listen to him say, all of us will have to wear wearables. Let me go look it up on Google because I want y'all to see it. RFK, I think that's his name. It's his name, RFK Jr. says everyone will have to wear wearables. I don't want y'all to think, oh, because she just got a screenshot of that, that might not be true. I done already did my research, okay? I'm going to need you to go do yours, beloved. I'm never going to bring you no false news. I'm going to bring you the tea for truth and not the tea you sip. RFK Jr. says everyone will have to wear wearables. That's all you have to go do is put that inside of Google. Yes, a U.S. Health and Human Service Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has proposed a visionary goal for all Americans to wear health tracking devices such as smartwatches or rings, wearables, within the next 4 years. By 2029. To promote better health and personal responsibility, the initiative linked to the Making America Healthy Again agenda includes plans for major HHS advertising campaigns to encourage adoption alongside discussion of covering costs for these devices. Okay, these devices will be able to monitor your glucose levels, your heart rate, and your sleep, and improve your lifestyle choices. And it was on ABC News. RFKJ wants everyone to use wearables, wearable health trackers. Now that sounds too damn demonic for me. I am missing the ice storm hitting Texas by the grace of God. And I'm not saying that, you know, cockily, because I got a lot of my family back in Texas and my heart bleeds and breaks for everybody back that way. But I'm really, really grateful that God caused and allowed all the ruckus that was going on out here for me to miss that. It said the power will not be back on for weeks. And it's just getting started while we're talking. Okay, so I thank God. I really do. I thank him. All right, y'all, let me stop the share on that. And let me just come by here and make sure if y'all missed any of these opportunities, I'm going to give you another. I think the snow is starting to taper off soon. Praise the Lord. I have been praying and asking God not to let it be worse, to halt and hinder the prayers. The plans of the enemy, and to protect his people, and to let them be clowned and let them be looking stupid, thinking that they were going to hurt and harm God's people. I have been in serious warfare about that and will continue to stay so. Not let there be one soul lost amongst them, not one. That you will send angels in the snow to go check on the elderly and the people that need help in the name of Jesus. I have been in warfare about that. For real, for real. How long am I staying in California? I don't know. Okay, we were supposed to be leaving. There's some other things that have been revealed. And I'm not speaking anything into existence. It's just what's real. Some health conditions that were made manifest while we were out here with my husband is being handled. We're safe. I'm also making sure that the psychopath don't show up. If you know what I'm talking about with that, you know what I'm talking about with that. So I don't actually know for sure, but yeah, we'll be going home soon as we release to go home. Soon as we release to go home, then I'm out here on another assignment, monitoring, watching, and getting ready to expose what these devils is out here doing while I wait. Okay, so keep me up in your prayers. I tell you, these principalities, that's why it was coming for my car, the bank account, the whole entire shedig. It was just unbelievable how much warfare came, but I understand now why it did. So keep your girl up in your prayers, okay? Let me say this because my time is almost up. I literally got maybe roughly like 20 minutes to just give y'all an opportunity to get in on some of these digital assets that will actually help you make more money faster. Because that is what we need to do. If we all broke and we all struggling, we all fudged. Okay? We all just screwed. Honestly. At me being a believer and connected to multiple believers, many believers, I really think it is some bull sugar honey iced tea for us to be looking all defeated and broke and poor. And the devil is out here doing his big one. They buying up land, territory. They getting to decide who get to live and who don't, who gonna be replaced. I mean, they doing a big one. They didn't hijack the wealth transfer. That in itself is evil. You manufactured something that took out a lot of people and crippled a lot more other people and stole the wealth. We did not have no systems or no platforms for everybody that was used to being brick and mortar to now get online. No, you know who prospered? Amazon, YouTube, Netflix, the porn hubs, all of this stuff that was digital and ready in place, the wealth transfer was just hijacked. And now that they know all these people don't know nothing about no AI, they still stealing the wealth. Why you think they implemented a system where people that have been accustomed, you got elderly people that's been accustomed to living away, making a living away, making an earning away, and now you just finna be dumped on your neck. Now look, if you don't get with the program, you get left behind. Or you can get this universal basic income, but you gotta obey what we say, or you just be locked out of society. Man, this is what's happening in China. Let me put this on the screen so y'all can see a preview of what the hell is coming here. Seriously. This is crazy. And these ain't no old people that this happening to. Hold on. Could I actually go back to that video, Lord? Where is that video at? Hold on, let me find it. Let me go back. I'm gonna just keep getting it back. Hold on, because I'm gonna find this for y'all. Is this it? Yes, it is. I want y'all to see this. I'm gonna let this play in the background. Let me go ahead and mute the volume over here because it got music playing. But I want y'all to get a visual while I'm talking to you about this other stuff. I want y'all to read the title on it. Banned, Broke, and Homeless. Because these people wouldn't go with the flow. Banned, broke, and homeless, the human cost of China's social credit scoring system. And this is who the United States is in competition with. Here we go. Okay. These is homeless people. Babe, you can't even participate in society at all because you said no to their control. So you'll still be able to live. You just won't be able to buy, sell, or trade like the book said. Right? Like that good book say. And he calls of all men, both rich and poor, young and old, to receive the mark, lest you be able to buy, sell, or trade. This is why we need to be building our own community. Okay? If them people had come together when they still had time before they implemented it, they could have them a country of their own. Okay, they can be somewhere in a rural area. Okay, they could be somewhere in a rainforest, bartering with each other, trading amongst each other, building tents or whatever it is they had to do. They wouldn't be on the ground. They wouldn't be on the ground. They wouldn't be locked out of society, young and old. You can't work. How they gonna pay for anything? These is young people. It's not just old people. These are young people, millions of them. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that playing in the background. If y'all miss any of these other opportunities, I'm gonna give y'all action at them because I think something is better than nothing, and just only the ones that I know will help you get some fast cash. The reason why we need some fast cash, okay? The reason why you need to have something that you can work on that'll work on for you and work for you and work for somebody else because everything is going digital. Everything. I think I might come back actually in a few days. Okay, I'm gonna go over maybe about 4 or 5 opportunities just to keep it short, sweet, straight to the beat. The number one thing we're gonna have to be able to leverage once the cash dies for good, because there's no way we're ever gonna get out of debt. So they have to financially reset us. And that's why the stable coin, the Genius bill, all of that was put into place. Donald Trump and them have already released their own financial system where they trade online with cryptocurrency and stable coins and stuff like that. Okay. The reason why they did that is because they know we're not going to get out of debt. Federal Reserve been caught stealing money. We're just not going to get out of debt. So what you need to have is something in the digital space that is called preventative preparing. I don't care if you need it now or you'll need it later on. You will be grateful and thanking yourself. I am so glad that I bought that 6 months ago or 5 months ago or 1 week ago, whatever the case may be, whenever they decide to do the dang on thing, because it's any minute. We don't know. But whenever they decide to do the dang on thing, you should be ready. That's for sure. If you be proactive, you won't have to be reactive. As long as I got something that'll work for me, you will not be able to cut off my supply. As long as I got something working for me, not me working for it. See, y'all stopping us working for it, but now I need something to work for me. And as long as I got something working for me, I will never, ever go without. And that's what having you something in this digital space allows you to do. But the most important thing is that I have learned over my life, okay, and over especially the last 6 years, cash is garbage. People be working for it, trading their life for it, their time for it, can't never seem to have enough of it. They study, going crazy for it, stressing themselves out, being anxious for it, worrying themselves, ain't adding a hair to their head for money. But if you got your credit together, you wouldn't have a money problem. I promise you that. If you got your credit together, you can go get their money and have money and never have a money problem. That's why I said it's a belief system, because we won't even believe it's worth fixing the credit. If this dollar die, you're going to definitely need something to stand on. A foolish man builds his house on sand, but a wise one builds his house on a rock. That way, whenever storms of water batter up against your structure, you won't go down. If your household is contingent upon you making money and that money stop, and you wake up tomorrow and the money is gone, how you gonna pay your bills? How you gonna survive? How you gonna eat? How you gonna stay warm? If tomorrow was the day that the United States said, you know what, we are just in too much debt and we can't get out of it. Now we're going to implement this new system and everybody has to trade. And we don't know a dang on thing about trading. What are we going to do? We don't own no land. We don't own no real estate. What are we going to do? We're going to be like these people you see on the screen. overnight. I think it was Korea or Japan just froze 86 million bank accounts. Go fact check me. Go look on Google. 86 million bank accounts. All their money is gone. All of their money is gone and they don't even know where it's at. I think it's Japan or Korea. I think it's Korea. Let me try Japan. Japan. Hold on. What's Japan or Korea? Vietnam. Excuse me. Vietnam. Let me let y'all see. Let me let y'all see. Then I'll go back over there. See, Obama signed the act when he was into office. I think it's called the Baker Act. I'm going to get the exact one for y'all because I got to show y'all. Matter of fact, we probably go look it up right now to just give you the name. Okay? As of September 2025, this was just recently, the State Bank of Vietnam deactivated or seized over 86 million bank accounts, representing nearly 43% of the country's roughly 200 million accounts. Where did their money go to? This massive system-wide cleanup was mandated to enforce new biometric verification, combat financial fraud, and push for a cashless society. Under Project 06, a government digital ID initiative. Now, I want y'all to see this. Obama signed a law that allows bank accounts to be seized, your money to be seized. Let me tell you what the name of the law is. The Dodd-Frank. Why did I say the other day? Baker Act. That's when they committed you to an insane asylum. This is the name of the law. He signed the Dodd-Frank Wall Street Reform and Consumer Protection Act in 2010, which aimed to prevent taxpayers-funded bailouts by allowing regulators to wind down large failing financial firms while not aiming at seizing individual citizen accounts. So basically what they're trying to say is this law is not aimed at seizing American accounts. Just if your Americans have money in that bank, we're going to take that money from that bank and we're going to seize it with your money in it, what Vietnam just did. How many of y'all knew that? I bet you a lot of y'all did not know that they can come in at any given day and take your money from your bank account. Did y'all know that? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat, cousins. Let me know in the chat. These is young people. Did y'all know they can go in and just get your bread? You have no assets. Listen, I have an ebook. Okay, this gonna be my low ticket. This ain't something that I didn't offer before, but I didn't put together an ebook. Okay, Brother Yusef said he did. Shout out to you. You be on your stuff. I found out not long ago, but I'm like, oh, okay, bet. So they laugh at me when I be like, I don't keep money in the bank. They be like, oh, you don't? A banker asked me why. I said, hell, if y'all machines decide to go down, I won't be able to get my money. He said, wow, never thought about it like that. And you work here. Why didn't you think about that? Yes, it's been done to a friend of mine. Chase did it to me. I'm still waiting on Chase to give me my daggone money. See, this is what I call financial terrorism. where you can seize all of somebody's money in their account and they have no access or no control. Bruh, that is the worstest thing that can ever happen to a person. Then don't let you be in no situation like me out in another state. You ain't even at home at the house and it happens. Listen, I have an ebook that will show you how to legally, first and foremost, remove student loans off of your report by the law. You got to ask them for something specific and they cannot give it to you. Therefore, it not only has to be removed from your credit report, it has to be forgiven. Everybody don't know this. So I'm giving it to you. It's the dispute letters, it's the dispute template, the charge-offs that is on your credit. We got something for them demons too, because they did not send you a 1099, and you have to have a 1099 stating what they sold the debt for, so that it cannot be reported on your consumer report because they already got paid. Hello, somebody. If you want to learn how to fix your own credit fast and have accounts removed for good, then you need to get that ebook. If cash is trash, then what would you getting more of it to do? If in the digital market with assets are there, how exactly would you have any control if the rulers of digital world can come out? 100%. Thank you for asking that question. Okay. What I do and what I share with my cousins to do, because I did this, is I make fast cash, not cash I gotta wait on for 2 weeks. Okay. And I'm getting all of it that I can before they collapse the system. Because what I'm going to do with that cash, I am going to turn it into real estate, real assets, land, because that's what God gave to begin with. Gold, because that is God's currency and can't no man control that, inflate that, depreciate that, none of that. Silver, okay, this all things that I can legally pay for stuff. It's 29 states in the United States that now accepts gold and silver as legal tender. Real assets, diamonds, oil wells, water wells, farmland. See, I own those type of things because that's what I do with my money. And that's what we all should be doing. If I own land, I'll never go hungry because I have my own dirt to plant my own seed. And every year I'll have my own harvest. I can also raise cattle on my land. So if I don't eat meat or wanted to eat meat, I have the advantage to be able to do that. Or I can now become a distributor to other consumers that eat meat. So now I have a business. I don't have to pay rent or mortgage on a home. Why? Because I can put anything on my own dirt, an RV. I can build a house using their money. And I won't have no property taxes. I'll have land taxes once a year, but I won't have no property taxes. Okay. I can build my mama house across the street, my daddy house right around the corner. My kids could all have a house on my own property. And all I'm responsible for is paying for the land tax. I own my own water well. That's why it's important to buy the right type of land, because now I own my water rights. I don't got to worry about you poisoning my water, shutting off my water. Okay. Not only that, I can build my own bank on my own land and have people come do bank business, bartering. I can set up a bartering system. Hey, you got salt for sale today? Oh, okay. Well, that'll be an ounce of gold. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. I could do that. Because now I have landowner rights as God gave us when he created us and put us here and told us, be fruitful, multiply, replenish the earth, subdue it, and have dominion. That's what they did. Remember how I asked in the beginning, how they get to own it? They just follow the principles. While everybody's running around, God ain't real, he ain't this, I'm mad at God. Listen, even the devils work the principles. Where do you think the wealthy guy, you must have 7 streams of income in order for you to be successful. They got that out of Ecclesiastes 11:2, the Bible. that says invest in 7, yes, even 8 ventures. For you never know what disaster will come up on the land. If I got 7 streams of income in rotation and one of them dies, still got 6. 3 of them die, still got 4. 2 of them die, still got 2. 6 of them die, still got 1, maybe 2, possibly 2. So I'm always well-rounded. We have to get back to the basics. Before there was money, how did we live as a society? We lived off the land. Why do you think they don't want to give us 40 acres and a mill? Because we'll be wealthy. That's all we ever really needed. We can grow our own crops. We don't have to have meat in marketplace. We can grow our own vegetables. Hello, somebody. We can live off of vegetables. Every seed-bearing herb is meat for God's children. So we can live off of that. Animals eat vegetables. We can live off of vegetables and probably be a lot healthier, live a lot longer, be a lot sharper in the mindset. Why? Because we live it off the land. We live it off of what God gave us, the things that heal us, instead of the stuff that they tell us to take, to maintain, or manage us. Credit is the first thing you should go after. Why? Because now I don't have to have money and I don't have to work 40 years. If my credit is good, I can go and get. Let me show y'all this. Shoot. I hope that answers your question, beloved. It's the stuff they don't teach us in school and don't teach us in the churches. Shame on them. And don't teach us in the house. Our parents don't teach us this at all. So therefore, if we don't know what to do, we can never do the right thing. We'll continue to do the wrong thing because we don't know what to do. But that's why I come to disrupt. Hey, ain't no shame in my game. You gonna like me or hate me. Ain't gonna be no middle ground. But I'm gonna tell you the truth because I love you. And I don't have to know you to do that. I don't have to know you to do that, okay? Not only has Penn fed, and I'll be telling all my cousins, let me get you funded. I know where the money is at. Why are you struggling? I'm not going to give you a piece of fish. I'm going to teach you how to fish. With credit, you also have to have the job to show stability and the means to repay. Could you look at the screen? Okay, because I'm glad you're asking questions, but what I'm not going to do is, try to convince a belief that believes otherwise. With credit, you also have to have the job. What job? Who told you that? Credit was not meant. See, you're thinking about credit in the debt way, the bad debt way. Because if they gonna give me $25,000, I'm gonna go buy me a car wash. First of all, when you give me $25,000, that's gonna be like $250 a month to pay you back. So I'm gonna take about $2,000 of your dollars and pay you back for 2 years, so I don't have no payments. $2,000, $3,000. That's going to leave me with $22,000. Then I'm going to go actually take about $10,000, $15,000, buy me a vending machine, buy me a car wash, buy me a storage facility, buy me a laundromat where now I can put 7 streams of income in the laundromat. The washing machine is a stream of income. Okay, the vending machines that I'm gonna put in there is a stream of income. The gaming machines that I'm gonna put in there is a stream of income. The soap and the fabric softener is a stream of income that I'm gonna put in there. Then I'm gonna have something if you want to come buy some snacks. Okay, now you can come and buy some chips while you wait, whatever. I'm gonna have an arcade. That's another stream of income. I'll have 6 or 7 streams of income from their money. So now I got money coming in that's gonna make me money. 2 years they already paid back using their money. So who told you you have to have a job? That is a lie from the pits of hell. You do not have to have a job. Okay. Do you see on the screen PenFed, will allow all members to qualify for 25 to 50K without even a credit pull. See, we perish for a lack of knowledge. Get your credit fixed. Okay. Yes, I understand the game once you get the money. I'm just saying going to go get it. We got to keep the butt out of it. It ain't no but no, we got to keep the butt out of it. If you know how to play the game, you'll win the game, beloved. That's what I'm saying to you. Because we're conditioned to think you need a job, you need a better credit score, you need good credit, and that's it. And you can take good credit and you can turn that into anything, literally. Assets, cash, you can turn it into anything. Chase Bank will give you $150,000 without even having no documents, no tax return, no business statements, no money coming into your bank account. It's getting with the right people who know what to do so they can help you do it, and then put together a plan to not get into debt. We've been taught the wrong way how to get into debt. But Robert Kiyosaki is a billionaire off of debt. Warren Buffett is a billionaire off of debt. They leverage other people's money to go buy real estate, own mining factories now, and they just keep on recycling the debt. No. Okay, you gave me $25,000 and I already paid you 2 years back in advance. How about we give you $50,000? Yeah, player. Give me that $50,000. I'm gonna go pay you another 2 years in advance. Once that loan is paid off about 25 to 30%, they're gonna increase. They're gonna up it. Yeah, keep on giving it to me. Learn how to play the game. If you're making money from these digital assets online right now, they have things called capital. If you bring it in $3,000, $5,000 a month, they're gonna be like, hey, would you like to get 10,000? We've seen you for the last 30, 60 days consistently getting like $1,000 in, $3,000 every single month. Would you like to get 10,000 in capital? And we'll just take it from your sales. We'll just take like 8% from your sales that you're coming in, so ain't no money coming out your pocket. Yes, I will take that, because now I can go buy assets. I don't care if it's Turo. Let me go invest in something that's going to make my money back. I'm not consuming anything. I'm not spending my money on a Gucci bag. I'm not spending my money on a vacation. I'm not spending my money on no new whip. I'm not spending my money on no flat screens. That don't give me no return. It gives me a feeling, not a return. So now let me go and take your money to go make me money. And then I'm going to use your money to pay you back. And then I'm going to go buy me an income producing business, okay, a car wash that's been in operation for 5-10 years. That's already generating me monthly payments. That way, after the 2 years is up, I can start paying you back like that. But I'm going to even pull something even smarter than that. Let me go ahead and get this business off of you that's been in operation for 5 years. I'll take that. Thank you. Okay. Then I go take those documents and I go over to the SBA and I say, hey, SBA, I got a business been in operation for 5 years. Here's the receipts. It's in my name. I'm the owner of it. I need to borrow $1 million because I want to go put 5 or 10 more of these around the United States. They say, okay, fine. For $1 million, you got to put down 20%. Give us 200,000. Well, where am I gonna get the 200,000? Chase giving me 150,000. PenFed giving me 50,000. I will use their money to go make me more money. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Let me know in the chat. This is stuff they don't teach you in college, in middle school, high school. They don't teach you at church. They don't teach you nowhere because they don't want you to know. That's why it's called wealth seekers. Do you really think wealthy people out here put it in like a 9-to-5 grind? Hell no, they're not. They learn how to leverage systems. Then if y'all lean in here, come on, lean in, come on, lean in, come on and lean in. See, I'm going to get my credit together and then I'm going to go start a business. I don't have to have one customer. I don't have to have all the fancy I's and all the T's dotted. I just need to put it on paper. That is called the birth certificate. And then I just need to give me an EIN number. It is free. Okay. That is called the Social Security number. And then I'm going to work on my business credit by adding some trade lines to it. That only takes about 30 days. Once I have a score generated at 80 paydex score, I'm about to go ask the banks, can I get like 500,000 for my business, for a startup loan, for equipment, for expansion? So now I'm gonna have that money on my personal side and this money on my business side. And then I'm just gonna use their money to pay back their money. And then if I can't pay them back their money or something happens, because life is lifing, then I can just bankrupt the business. No hard feelings. It's not attached to my social security and it's 1000% legal. Once I bankrupt that business, then I can go start me another one. If my cousins are on parole and probation and they getting out here having them a hard time getting them a job, y'all listening? I told y'all to lean in because I got to say this quietly. They business ain't got no parole or no criminal record, you know? They ain't got to be out here stressed out going back to the hood, back to the streets, playing around in these people's system. They can go start them a business and take one day and an EIN. Now they business ain't got no past, no criminal past, no background, ain't on parole or probation, and they can take that business and go get some funding with a brand new LLC for operating expenses. Hey, my business need to be kept up with AI. I need some money, and money is all around. If you know how to play the game, you win. We got to stop doing things how we've been accustomed to doing it, because that custom that we've been used to doing, it ain't working for us. Did y'all hear me? Put an ear in the chat if y'all just heard what I said. Pat myself on the back, God, because you are so wonderful and you let me go in and get them people's secrets and come back here and bring them to the community. How about that? Now, if you want that ebook to go get your credit fixed real quick, I got it for you for $47. It's yours. You can start implementing now. This is for those who say, look, I've been working all my life and I ain't even got $97 for you. I ain't even got $197. I got $47. Okay. Don't give it to Applebee's. Don't give it to the convenience stores. Invest it in yourself. That $47 could turn into $47,000. Hello, somebody. $47. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all want that. And my time is almost up. Okay. I'm going to put this ticker on the screen because this is supposed to be the one that's going across the screen. These are on live opportunities only. That means when it's live in, you got to pay me full price. All the discounts I'm going to give you on these couple stuff, you're going to definitely have to take advantage of it while we're on live. Hey, if you got to come back later, cool. You can come back later. It's not going to be the same price. Today's price is not tomorrow's. And because I own it, I can make it whatever price I want to. I can offer a discount if I want to. I can make you pay full price for it, right? It's game that ain't nobody going to give you for the free $99. $47, you can get the whole entire ebook. Go off and do it yourself. It has the dispute letters and everything in there that you need according to the attorneys. Okay, this is coming from the attorneys. $47 for that. I also next have a 24-hour credit sweep that will sweep your credit, okay? Most people think, oh, if I have a such and such credit score, I can go get this. That could be true. But when the banks go and analyze whether you are trustworthy enough to be funded a lot of money like that, they're going to look how many hard inquiries you got. They're going to look at if there's any negative remarks, if there's any late payments, if there's anything they can track or say, yeah, they didn't pay that, okay? And with the ebook, I got to send off these disputes, wait on the investigation for them to remove it, then send off these disputes again and wait on. So that's a process, and that's fine. As long as you get started on something, you can get started. Another thing is whatever I offer y'all, you have my 1000% permission to sell it. Don't buy nothing from me that you can't sell. Okay? So not only do you get to utilize it, but you also get to utilize it. Because now you can turn around and say, hey, I have an ebook that will help you delete student loans. You know how many people are going crazy about their wages being seized by this administration? See, they sold our debt from the Department of Education and put it over there to the SBA. We ain't did no business with them. See, that's why you need to know what to say to have it removed. And not only have it removed, to have it forgiven. You violated my rights. Thank you. And if you don't fix this, I will take you to court. This is the purpose of the ebook. You got to educate yourself. That is the greatest form of ammunition you can ever have, is education. Okay, but I'm gonna move on past that. I already gave y'all the clarion call. I ain't gonna be here too much longer. These are only on live only opportunities. When I hang up this live, that ebook goes to period, point blank. Okay. So next is the 24-hour credit sweep. What is a sweep? It takes away the late payments. It takes away the hard inquiries. Takes away the remarks, takes away the charge-offs, the repossessions, the child support, everything that ain't supposed to be on your credit report, it takes it away, okay? Takes it away. So I have the 24-hour credit sweep. It only works on TransUnion. It does not work on Equifax and Experian as of yet. How would this be beneficial to you? Because I'm going to give you 6 banks that once your credit is swept over these next few hours to go ahead and run up a $150,000 to $300,000 bag with just these 6 banks that only pull from TransUnion once the sweep is done. Because the sweep gets you funding ready. So I'm going to give you 6 banks that only pull from TransUnion so that you can go get your credit swept and go get that big bag. Now, after you get the big bag, because you're not in any of my mentorships, I just gave you free game. Go buy you some land. Go buy you a business, okay? Don't take their money and you think you finna go party it up in Dubai looking crazy because you're going to be in debt. Go buy you an income-producing asset, period, point blank. Go do something with that bag. Go buy you some dirt and put your whole family a compound on it. Go buy you some dirt and build your own house. That way you get rid of rent forever and mortgage forever. Okay? Do something like that. At least me and my kids ain't going to never have to worry about going homeless. Hello, somebody. Okay? So the 24-hour sweep, TransUnion only sweep, and the 6 funding, the 6 banks that you will go get a big bag in funding that all comes together. It's $197. You can put a 2 in the chat if you want that. Okay? You can put a 2 in the chat if you want that. $47 for the ebook is do it yourself. You can start implementing it. The dispute letters is all in there. It's real simple, easy read. Anybody and their mama, okay, can implement it, and you can start as fast as right now. Literally. You can start as fast as early as tomorrow. Okay. Same thing with the 24-hour sweep. It's an aggressive sweep. It only works on TransUnion. And then I'm going to give you the funding play to go run up you about $150,000 to $300,000 just going to these 6 banks, getting you some funding, TransUnion. That's $197. Okay. I do have an aggressive 4-day sweep that works on all bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, and you also get a $200,000 funding play. Now, I done showed y'all so many receipts that I shouldn't have to show you, but let me pull some up, okay? This is what y'all is out here missing out on in real life. You want to know how to get there faster and further and get out of your situation? Well, I know how to get you out of there. It's like I done got all my clients out of there and everybody else out of there. One thing I know how to do is go get that bag. Had to pay the price to go get it, but I know how to go get it for sure. Come down here. I probably got to scroll all the way down here because I don't show it, okay, regularly. Let me see. And this is like the results of a sweep. I'm just going to go through this real quick because I got to go through the Experian sweep. Up 223 points. Don't play, okay? Don't play. Your score went up 223 points to a 751. Babe, you are ready for that bag. Do you understand me? Okay? Congratulations, you are pre-approved for $30,000. What could you do with that right now? Hello, somebody. What could you do with that right now? It's a lot I can do with that right now. Okay. After my 7-day credit sweep, because I got a 7-day one, up 94 points, went all the way from a under a 550. That's probably like a 520, all the way past 650. One sweep. Okay. Because I have so many receipts here, we would be here all day, and I just ain't got all day. Okay. Hey, would you like to take $50,000? That's option one. We got 5 options. You can take all 5. This is called funding stacking. Hey, would you just want $50,000? You're gonna pay back $5,292 a month. Out of that $50,000, I do 5,000 times 12. Okay, that's 10. And put that over there. That's 2, 3. It's like 30,000. If I want to pay it up for 6 months, I'm doing about 15,000. I still got 35 to work with. Or I just come down here and take me 100,000. Take me 100,000. Okay. It was other options. Or I can say, I don't want that. Okay. The monthly payment is too high. But that's for a poverty mindset. Real talk. Oh, the payment is too high. No, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do with that. Do you understand me? I'm going to work that like nobody's business. That's what I am going to do. So many receipts. Where am I at? Did this thing start me all over again? Okay. Too many to count. Oh, you need 16,000? No problem. So you got to go work to make more money. You have to go and work to make more money. You don't have to go and work to make more money when you got good credit. Okay. Oh, you need 17,000? That's not a problem. Well, that's a little bit of money, Dr. Tawana. That really it added up. Go ahead and stack it up. Okay. Didn't I tell y'all Chase Bank will give y'all 150,000? You can go look this up. Okay. Chase Bank has announced LLC owners can get approved for up to 150,000 without showing any proof of revenue at all. That's facts. Them damn old devils got my money tied up. But you ain't gonna get 150,000. It's my lick back though. When you play with me, I go tell everybody. Hey, this is how you can get paid. Everybody gonna get this work. Everybody. But let's scroll on down here. See, when you got a business, you play a different type of game, beloveds. You play a different type of game. Come on now, I don't got time for all of this, okay? I don't got time for all of this. And in the digital products, this allows you to make your own money. To hell with the banks. Let me make $12,000 in 1 hour with a digital product, okay? Let me make $115,000 in a month with a digital product. For those of you like, that ain't even yours. You see my name over here, okay? This is Navy Federal. This is my bank statement. Digital products. Why would I ever go trade my time for money when I can actually make money while I sleep? And that ain't coming from no haughty, proud place. I know how to go get funding. Do you hear me? Okay. You need 50,000. Cool. We go get that unsecured auto loan. Then we go ahead and liquidate that because I got the people that will liquidate it into cash to take it from a credit card. Hello, somebody. Oh, 80,000? No problem. We can liquidate that. Or we can go buy a whole fleet of vehicles and put them, start your own, you feel me what I'm saying? Rental car company. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let me see where this last receipt is at. I said I had to go, and I meant that. People thought I was, look, I charge my clients thousands of dollars to mentor them, to help them go get funding, resources, okay? I'm going to offer y'all some here on today. You take advantage of it if you want to. or you can pass by it. It really doesn't matter to me. Okay. From the $47 all the way up to the $10,000. Okay. And what I'm going to offer you access to will change your life. It will actually change your life. These are all my receipts. Okay. $500,000 from digital sales. When I come by here and I tell you this is the reason why we need to get resources and revenue, no. So you can take your behind and go buy you some assets and get your kids and all of that in a better position, period, point blank. Where is this last receipt that I'm looking for? I only shared those because they was right here, okay? I think the other one is over here. Come on, man. And for those that didn't know, I had a poverty mindset too, okay? These was all my EBT cards. If you didn't ever use food stamps, you know that's exactly what it looked like. Good night, sister. Love you. See you next time. Oh my God, I gotta go. I am so late. Look, I gotta get out of here. Okay. Y'all want to fix y'all credit? Get y'all some access to this stuff? Listen, I don't know what to tell you. Okay. I got two more things that I'm going to go over with y'all that you can get in on. For the low, I actually opened up 2 spots because of the people hitting me up. And I did tell you in my inbox and my email, you had to be live and present. I told you I was going to go live early. I'm going to give you an opportunity to get in with us and go get a big bag. Where in the world is this at? Dude. Oh, here go one client. Over 100 and some thousand. Okay. Is this the one? No. Sorry about that. It's trying to give me everything, but because I come here and I'll be sharing a lot of information with my cousins, it just drown out the receipts. And because I don't just show the receipts on a daily basis, I have to look down here. But I'm sure y'all done seen them before. Our clients I think we're getting close. I think I remember seeing these. Over 200 and some $1,000 on just one pool. And then if I get them $1 million in funding, that is $100,000 payout, $100,000 wire, because I know where to go get the money from. And my job is just solely to help them go get the money. All right, I'm over it now. I'm really over it. And I gotta go, y'all. I'm trying to show y'all this one receipt. I didn't show it. Y'all probably like, do you show another receipt? Because I didn't show it so many times. But it's way down here. I think I am coming up on it right. It's somewhere up in here. Promise you that. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. Can you feel it? Oh, I guess I lied. I guess I lied because it ain't, I don't see it. Oh, boom. I told you it was coming. All right. There we go. Okay. Told you it's been a cool minute, but I want y'all to focus on something. It don't say personal. It says business. So can you get this type of funding? Absolutely. We can get you this funding. Okay. And I got a program where I'm going to teach you how to go get this funding and then how to help somebody else go get this funding, how to make that big bag. Remember I told you all your business credit score need to be is an 80. They'll give you anything. They'll give you that $200,000 Amex, Goldman Sachs. You feel me? Y'all already know Marcus. We had to go get him right, get him 25,000. It was a very was that the very first car you got approved for that much? That was the very first one he got approved for that much. You see that? 137,500. Don't play when you got that business. The money changes. Okay? When you got that business, the money changes. Okay? It's how much you made into just digital sales before they try to steal it, hijack it. Okay? They're going back the other wrong way. But we didn't do this. And we can do this with our eyes closed. Okay? These are the people that I love to go hit up. Okay? You want 37,000, 36,000 back from the government? Come on. Come go with me. Okay? Come go with me. Okay? I don't care if this is 5,000. This is 5,000 more than what this person had. Okay? 15,000. Oh, I'm showing people information. Okay? You see it. We can get you money. Okay? It's not a problem. You're not even going to pay nowhere near what we get you funded for. Okay? You see that? Get 500 to 5.5 million to fund your business and get it back from them jacks. Anybody want to go? Okay? I don't have any more spaces. I believe I'm waiting on. I have 2 in good faith that I'm waiting on. Okay? 2 in good faith that I'm waiting on. So I'm not going to take their spots unless they tell me, hey, I don't want them, and then they'll be available to somebody else. But I opened up 2 because I got so many emails. Why are you only taking so many people with you? I'm not taking everybody with me. I can't take everybody with me on this journey. I only opened up 5 spots that are gone. Okay? And I told you, few, that inbox me and hit me up, say you want to get in on it, that I would be live. And you had to be on live in order to catch the opportunity. I have a mentorship, okay, that I am starting. I'm not even going to say that I'm starting. I put it together for 5 individuals to go and get them $250,000 in funding in the next 30 days. All you need is a 540 credit score. If you got that. If you don't, we can get that taken care of. We can sweep it up. We can boost it up with trade lines. We got home loans and everything that we can add as trade lines. Automobile loans and everything that we can add as trade lines to get your score way up. Okay? Past qualifying, where you get the most favorable outcomes, be the lowest APR interest. We do that. Okay? We do this. You can get up to 50,000 in the first 3 days from FinTech, but you can get 250,000 in 30 days. You will have access to $250,000 in funding first. My goal is to get you funded, and this is guaranteed. Okay? My goal is to get you funded first, and then I'm going to give you access to systems and software where you are now able to go charge somebody, which you see me charge 10,000, 20,000. You can do percentage based. If I get you $1 million in funding, 10% of that will be 100,000. So I'll just take my 100,000. So I'm the one getting you funded. Okay. I'll go ahead and set up my wire transfer to pay from the funding that I just got you, so there's no confusion. I don't got to wait for you to see all that money and not pay me. We don't play them type of games, okay? I am going to get you fully funded. And then I'm going to turn around and give you the keys to the funding systems and software. As long as you have help people make money and find money, you will never run out of it. I'm also going to show you what to do with that $250,000, how to work it, how to use it to build with it, okay? How to go put it inside of a IUL and let it grow for you. However you want to do it, you're going to have options, okay? You're going to have options. And then we're going to help other people get funded. And then you get to pay yourself maximum wage or whatever wage you want to pay, which is not minimum wage. If all you got is one client and you say, look, I charge a flat fee of $5,000 and I will go after funding. I'm also going to help you go get some free money. Okay. There's some $10,000 grants, free money that you can go after right now and win them and get them. We have the templates, all of that good stuff. Okay. I want to get you money because once I show you how to get money, then you can go and show other people. I am not offering this again. I am not coming back to y'all talking about y'all want to go with me. Y'all want to come get some fun. I'm just not doing that. If y'all want to sit around and watch, so be it. I'm going to go give it to them. That's just where I'm at with it. I'm tired of wrestling with God's people. If you like poverty and like religion and all this dumb stuff that you got going on that is not working for you and you don't care about your kids, and I can't care about it. You don't care about your grandkids, I can't care about it. Okay? If you're not willing to do whatever it takes to change your financial trajectory, then I can just tell you 100%. I'm not for you, and this ain't for you, to be honest with you. Because I'm only rolling with like-minded individuals. If you're tired of being played by this system, you're tired of being played by politics, and you know that I ain't got all day, every day is a day closer to my death, and I got to make sure that the people that God have entrusted me with is taken care of. And not only once I'm gone, but once I'm living, I want to participate. I want to eat my own fruit of my labor, okay? I want to learn this. I want to help people. I want to solve homeless crisis. I want to help people with clean water. I want to give to missionary. Whatever it is you want to do, you will be fully funded to do it. And the reason why we must get as much cash as we can before they reset it and before they just absolutely pull the kill switch on it, we will be SOL if we don't. We just be SOL if we don't. And that's too costly. Okay. That is too costly. Not only that, for these handful of people, I am going to give you your first clients. So you will not have to worry about, well, I'm going to get clients to help them get funding from me. I'm going to give you your first client. That is way overboard what you're going to even pay. Okay. I'm going to only open and allow these two people. I'm not allowing any more after this at all. And you got to be ready to roll for $997 with a guarantee that you are going to go get your money back and some. If you cannot invest $997 into your life, then you're not ready to change your life nor change your money. If you're still looking at money like, oh my God, I got to hold on to this, right? And I said that I was going to actually sit down here and just charge 5 bags for it. If I'm going to assure that you get $250,000, what is 5,000? That ain't even 10%. 10% of $250,000 would be appropriately $25,000 to be able to go get that type of funding. I'm not charging you nowhere near that. I'm not even causing you to invest in yourself, nowhere near that. Okay. Neither am I dumbing down my prices, my offers, any of that, because y'all didn't see clearly. I showed you too many receipts that I done done it and still doing it. But because I'm obedient to what God has said, and I know that He has people out here that He has called to be the frontliner in their family and to preserve their family for what is to come, then I'm going to go ahead and I am going to allow you. I'm not giving you a hand out. I'm going to give you a hand up and allow you to make an investment in yourself, right? When you invest in yourself, you pay attention. You don't just be ladly gagging and, what you say? Oh, I didn't even really have time to do it. No, that's what the investment is for. You're going to invest into yourself, period, point blank. And I only will allow 2 more others. We good and we ready to rock and roll. And the catch-22 about this is we have to definitely do it before March. They changing the game up. So the way we go about it right now with that little 540 credit score, not be how they do it when they implement the new law in March. We got to go, and we got to go now. Is there anybody here ready to go right now? You one of the two. And I always say, God don't send me here for no reason. It ain't this many people still watching me for naught. If your spirit don't bear witness, I'm not talking to you. But if your spirit bears witness and you have the resources, then God is calling you. You cannot go up without a sacrifice. Okay? Even Christ himself could not be resurrected without first laying his life down. Everything in life that we do, whenever we are upgrading, it's going to require sacrifices be made. And how could God trust you with 250,000 if you skeptical about 997? That makes no sense. We psych our own selves out. We hype our own selves up. Okay. So if you watching, if you one of the three that email me, inbox me, DM me, here's your opportunity. Okay. I'm not gonna bother you with it no more. We well off to our way. We know exactly what to do and how to go do it. This is an open invitation for you to ascend, for you to get more, for you to have more, for you to change your family's financial forecast and your family financial future, and for you to do it real fast. Okay? Last but never least, my husband has an offer on his mentorship. This is where a lot of the money is at. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick because he sent it to me and I don't know where it's at. But Marcus said he's going to do something because there is so much money. A $33,000 a week contract in transportation. Ooh, if y'all don't get y'all beloved selves over here, you don't even got to drive. Just start it on paper. Okay? You ain't even got to drive. Just start it on paper. He's going to allow 5 people only to get in for $497. He's going to teach you the non-CDL game where you own your fleet and you do not have to drive. Okay? He's going to get you the credit hacks and all that stuff. Sweep your score, all that stuff. He's going to go to the big bag funding that gives funding for transportation businesses. Okay? And you can run all of this from your phone. This is a mentorship where he's going to mentor you how multiple ways to make $1 million in this transportation space. Doing people MC and DOT numbers, 6-figure dispatching if you want to get into freight brokering, okay? All of these things can be done right from your phone. You never, ever have to get behind a fleet. You just own the business. Government contracting, you just own the business. That's where the $33,000 contract per week. Y'all know in Texas and all these other places right here that's having a snowstorm, there's going to be declared an emergency. So them contracts go up to millions of dollars during emergencies. He will allow 5 of y'all to get into his mentorship that he charges $5,000 for. The lowest he did ever did a discount on his mentorship. And y'all already know Marcus don't come by here and do no discounts on none of his mentorships. He just don't. He might give you a deal on a done for you, but he will not come by here and offer you no discounts on his mentorships. So if y'all want to get into this space, ladies, what a wonderful space to be in. You got sons and grandsons, nephews, uncles, brothers, cousins. Look, start a whole business. You dispatch, and then you either outsource somebody to drive or put your loved ones in it. And now y'all got $1 trillion transportation business. Transportation ain't going nowhere. Ever. Even before they had a diesel, they had a camel. Okay? Transportation been around forever, since the inception of time. They used to ride mules and camels. That was transportation. Now we drive trucks, cars. He's going to give you the medical courier game, okay, box truck game, spreader van game, Amazon relay. You do not want to miss this. You do not want to miss it. And I believe you have a link, right? that if you don't have the 497 up front, you can use the link to like go through Klarna or Firm or somewhere like that. I don't use that. I understand, I'm me personally, I'm not gonna use it in ain't that I ain't never used it, but we trying to make money over here, okay? Not pay them money. I don't want to get in the game and be already in debt. But if you need to get in, then he definitely gonna show you where to go get the bag at. You can be doing $5,000 to $7,000 a week without ever leaving your home. Okay, my time is completely up. I'm way over time, like way over time. Any of them opportunities, speak now, hold your peace forever. If you got a question, you can ask me. I literally have 3 minutes to end this. Instagram fam, y'all already know what it is, okay? And you can't see the information on the screen over here. What I would say to do is hit my inbox, my DM, shall I say, and I will send you the same information that they are able to send. The non-CDL transportation mentorship, everything that I went over, I'll be able to send it to you. You can make your next move, your best move, okay? I love y'all. Every time I show up, it's a campaign against ignorance, and it's a campaign, you know what I'm saying, against poverty. That's why I do it. You can't never say that then nobody come by here and help you. That's how I did it. Okay? I'm just looking for the ones that are ready to take territory and take possession as God said to do. Don't let no currency keep you out of kingdom. Don't let no currency keep you out of covenant. Because soon before you know it, it's going to be gone and there's nothing you can do. And those who fail to plan to fail. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all the next time. Mwah. No questions over here because I'm ending it in 2 minutes. I know there's a little lag, little delay, but I got to go. Okay. And I'm ending this in 2 minutes. This is my final call. I'm not going to bother y'all no more. Let the government have their way with you. Whatever God going to have for you or whoever he going to send your way, that is A-okay. I am not going to bother y'all at all. Okay. Yeah, I got some trade lines too, sister. I did not mention the trade lines. I just mentioned these programs. The $250,000 in funding guaranteed in 30 days. I mentioned that. You can be funded 50,000 in as little as 3 days. That's the biggest one. Because God said it's time to possess the land and free up his people. So many people of his people are enslaved. So I am going to guarantee you $250,000 in funding within the next 30 days, and we got to move fast. I do have trade lines. And I think I mentioned like we have home loan trade lines, but we do have some sales on the trade lines. Okay. Just depending on how many you want. I think they had a bundle with three trade lines. One was like at 20 something thousand. The other was like 15,000. It came up to like 50,000 reporting on your credit. And they did like a sale on that, 325 for each trade line. But if you just want one trade line, her score is 697. Liz said she just needed to get right on up over the hill. Okay, she just needed to get right on up over the hill. But yeah, email me. I got some trade lines. I'll go check out what they got and then let you know. Okay. Any other questions? You just got a fresh batch too. What would you suggest? For the trade lines, love? Me, you can only put 3 trade lines on there to do you some good justice. You can only put 3 trade lines on there. So like, even though you might have access to 5 trade lines, 3 trade lines will put you some justice. She did 3 trade lines. She definitely going over the 800 club. That's for sure. It just depends. But the reason why they sell them in the bundle is because when you get 3, you automatically go up. Remember, I just showed you the 223 score point increase. That comes from 3 trade lines. So if you have 3 trade lines being reported, and those report 7 to 10 days. Soon as the trade line closed in 7 to 10 days, baby girl is over at 800, like across the board, and they report to every borough. Okay, they only stay on there about 60 days though, so you got to make your next move your best move because they only stay in there about 60 days. Then you have to do some more. But yeah, I know for sure they had a bundle deal, 3 trade lines for I think it was 325, so like 975 for all 3 trade lines. Any other questions? Where my other 2 soldiers want to go get this funding with me? Don't be scared. Chicken, chicken, bok, bok. My time is up. And again, I already have the 5 people in obedience and saying, okay, I'm gonna come back on here and give you 2, you 3. Actually, it's 3 opportunity, but you got to be present while it's live. We don't have time to go try to go. No, we need to go get the funding. That's as simple as that. And we need to go to them and get the funding back before they stop us from getting it. And we only have until March. So before I let you go, okay? Confirm one more time before I go. If not, I love y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. I come by here to serve y'all. Father God, help your people. Help us. Okay? Help us. If you know somebody who want to come along with your girl and who actually wants to go and get this funding and start community-based building, because that's what it's all about. Whether that be in Texas, New Mexico, I got so much access to land. I have a lot of access to a lot of acres of land in Texas, 60 by the waterfront. Okay, I'm looking for a small group. If you want to come along, let's go buy this land up and let's go build. Let's go do that. Okay, let's be a lighthouse for all others that will be looking along and saying, I'm not going along with the system. They'll have to come to us because God always has a ram in the bush. So that being said, I love y'all. I'm out, y'all. Till the next time. Go in peace so you do not go in pieces.